Good day. My name is Scott Spencer from Rocky Mountain Paddle. This is the Okanagan Valley. Thank you for clicking on our link. And yes, we have uncompromising quality and literally ridiculous pricing at this point. Wanted to just chat about putting some power on your ride. This is what you end up acquiring, or you have your own. Just a couple of ideas. When we design this and we're looking at the different options to power the kayak, I honestly couldn't find anything that I could realistically suggest for the people that invest in an AquaPod. You have electric trolling motors that go off the bow. And the problem with that is you're back here and you have to get a long cord and you're trying to draw up this heavy thing. And when you do have it up, it comes all the way across your bow, thus eliminating great storage in the wells and above the wells. Then you have other ones that are attached to the side of your kayak. And when something's attached to the side of your kayak, it's chaotic. Things get tangled up and you're also off balance. So you can picture, putting some power on your electric and it's only on one side. You're always kind of fighting that. And then, of course, we have the ones that you can power onto the stern, right? And that comes with other disadvantages. One being it's fairly difficult. It does not turn as easy as others. So those are the options other than powering through the pedal system. So every one of the AquaPods comes with a pedal system already included in the price. These hop right out. There's just a couple of clips. You would remove this. We have a bracket. Basically kind of looks just like this, but you clip it onto the post of a Minn Kota. So the only Minn Kota I would suggest putting in here is the Minn Kota Enduramax 45-pound, because the propeller head underneath slides beautifully through the hull of the AquaPod, where if you went to the 55-pound, it's just a little wider and longer, bulkier, because it's bigger. It's a 55-pound. Doesn't fit as well. Do not put a Trax Minn Kota through. It will not fit. But in hindsight, coming back to the functionality, now we're going to come back to the realistic, real-world solutions for real-world conditions. So that is basically price point. I'm a pretty frugal person. I like getting value for my dollars. I don't like setting it on fire. So when you come into things like the transom, they're not that expensive because they're off of a normal boat. You have to jimmy rig the front in order to accommodate that platform. But when you come into like our competitors, I find them either really, really expensive. Like the Bixby is a great brand. They make a quality product. They put an electric transom motor on. It's about $2,000. You also have ones that can be powered through the pedal. A lot of those are very inferior in quality. There are some nice ones. Minn Kota makes one, for example. So does Bixby. Again, the one from Bixby is in that $2,000 range. And the one from Minn Kota, it's a beautiful looking motor, but honestly, the price point on it in comparison to what you could pick up at Canadian Tire for $300 on sale, $350. Again, the Minn Kota Duramax 45 slides right in. You put a lithium battery in. So this is basically the motor. You can lock it in with the pin here and steer off of your transom. Sorry, the tandem's connected now, so the steering is back there. Or you can steer from here or both, especially when you're approaching a dock and stuff. It's so nice to have infinite control, so it's not click, 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 where it's 10%, 30%. Lithium battery comes up into here. If you buy a conventional battery, you cannot tilt it over, so make sure you get a lithium, because lithium, you can put it in any position, fits beautifully. You can have this thing with the bracket and the Minn Kota installed for literally about $450, $500, and you have a beautifully high-quality electric trolling motor system. And you can interswitch between pedal and electric in literally 90 seconds. And that's it for that. Hopefully that was helpful and useful somewhere down the line, and have a great afternoon.